So, if you want to continue to shop at Trader Joe's, I need you to not make my crew members feel uncomfortable by talking about COVID stuff. Okay? Or religion. Cool?
Alright guys, so we got to talk about an interesting story out of Templeton, California that involves corporate America, or at the very least a store, trying to police the speech of customers. Or put it this way, they're trying to police the speech they don't like from customers when customers are talking to employees, because apparently certain types of speech from customers can make employees uncomfortable, right? Or that's at least according to this Trader Joe's store manager who was caught on camera confronting a customer about talking to his employees, about COVID and religion. Now, the person he was talking to, the customer, is Mr. Allan Stevo, who happens to be a best-selling author for books about face masks and kids, right? He's not in favor of, kids masking, okay? So obviously he has a lot to say about this subject. And the guy apparently is an avid churchgoer as well, as, he likes to go into the store after going to church on Sundays, okay, and shop at Trader Joe's. And, hey, when the employees ask him how his day is going, he'll say, hey, I just heard a wonderful sermon from my pastor, yada, yada, yada. That is the type of stuff that he will say, okay, while he's in the store conversating with the employees. Now, apparently, the store manager here had overheard Mr. Stevo speaking with an employee about religion, going to church, and COVID. So the store manager got upset and decided to take the customer outside and to essentially threaten to ban him from the store if he continues to have these types of conversations with store employees, because allegedly these conversations are making the store employees uncomfortable. And I want you guys to take a listen at some of this conversation.
COVID stuff.
What's going on?
Okay. So anyway, I would prefer when you're in my store, that you come in, shop, and leave, and not discuss what I just said.
Religion or COVID?
Yeah. Okay. It's important that my crew members feel comfortable working in my store.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, does that make sense?
I'm hearing you.
Okay.
So you don't want me talking about COVID or religion in your store?
To my crew members, yeah.
If I get in that conversation, what's going to happen?
Well, if you're are you going to be initiating it?
Right.
Well, I don't want you to initiate it. So, if you want to continue to shop at Trader Joe's, I need you to not make my crew members feel uncomfortable by talking about COVID stuff. Okay? Or religion. Cool? That's it. Okay. That's all I got.
And I may not shop in the store anymore, you're saying, if I do talk about this.
We'll have another conversation if it continues. So I'm just trying. Do you understand? It's important that crew members feel comfortable working in my store. Okay? And you're making them feel uncomfortable. Okay.
A person cannot make another person feel any way. There's something in them that feels uncomfortable. I wouldn't be able to make you feel somewhere you don't want to feel. You would not. I could say right now, you're making me feel intimidated. No, exactly. You're sharing with me an opinion. Mm-hmm. I'm hearing it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're going to respect what I have to say to you. I like that, because I know you've been shopping in my store for quite some time, and I think you understand where I'm coming from.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Anything else?
What's the talk about the masks? When are you guys going to try to put the mask back on?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I'm coming to you.
I know.
What's the word?
So have you seen anything in our county saying that there's masks are mandated? No. Okay. So Trader Joe's follows whatever the county, state, or federal government that they ask us to do. We'll follow it, because that's what they put in place. Yeah. So.
Okay. And religion? Where's that? What are you hearing that what was bad about religion?
I'm just, this is all I got. I'm not going to debate it. Okay, so
A crew member giving me his number and saying, please call me and invite me to church.
different story.
That was a different thing. That's not like a thing you're hearing feedback from, right?
Yeah, I didn't hear that one.
Uh-huh.
No, that's a different story. That's all I got.
A crew member telling me.
I need to get back in there.
A crew member tell me more.
Different story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm not hearing that. I'm hearing a lot of this guy's talking to me out here, in there, and they don't like it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's all I got. So, Father, we gotta go run the store. Okay? Hey, have a good day too. Thank you. Thanks for being open-minded.
Have a great day.
Thanks for being open-minded. Thanks for being open-minded. Oh, the irony, right, of somebody who is actively trying to police speech and ideas, really, because that is really what he's trying to police here. He's saying, thanks for being open-minded. Dude's not open-minded to a conversation about religion or COVID or mask when his customers want to have those conversations with his employees. Now, here's what I think about this. As somebody who has worked in retail, right? I've been a bagger boy. I've been a cashier. I worked all over a grocery store, okay? And the customer is always right. For the most part, whatever conversation the customer wants to have, whether or not you feel comfortable having that conversation or not, as long as it's not in the realm of something that's actually really inappropriate, like, I don't know, sex or, drugs or something like that, you either nod your head in agreement if you agree, right? You actively partake in that conversation, or you show neutrality in the sense that you show the customer that you're listening, but you don't necessarily say anything to give the customer the idea that you necessarily agree with them. We all know how it goes, okay? Anybody that's worked in customer service knows how this goes. Customers will always try to have conversations with you that probably won't necessarily make you feel comfortable all the time. That's a part of the job, right? That's a part of the job, right? And you're supposed to know how to navigate that. Again, I see how somebody coming in and saying, hey, I don't like the fact that you're wearing a mask, or, saying something about their religion or whatever. I can see how that makes people uncomfortable. But you got to deal with it, right? You got to deal with it. That is their right and their freedom to have those conversations, or they want to attempt to have those conversations. Now, this guy is saying, the store manager, that employees complain to him. And that's why he approached this guy. Now, this guy, the customer, said that he overheard the conversation. The store manager overheard the conversation. That's why he came over. So I don't know if this is just a beef with the store manager, or the store manager legitimately got complaints from other employees. But regardless, my point is that it's not good business to police the speech of customers, especially when customers are simply just talking about things like going to church. Right? Saying, hey, the pastor had a great sermon today. His word was good. It was powerful, blah, blah, blah. Even if you're not religious, or if you're not Christian or whatever, you just either nod your head in agreement, or you say, yeah, I understand, sir. That sounds amazing. That sounds wonderful. I'm glad you had a great day. Like, bruh, that's basic customer service 101. Now, again, I can understand how an employee who's wearing a mask, okay, and he's talking to a customer who doesn't like masks and says, hey, why are you wearing your mask or whatever. I can see how they can put the employee in an uncomfortable situation. However, again, hey, all the employee needs to say is that it's for my own protection. It's just something that I, want to do or whatever. And you keep it moving, right? That's it. So this guy seems like he wants to kill his business, right? Make his business go viral, okay? Because he wants to be the thought police. He wants to police the speech of customers because it may make his employees uncomfortable. As if he's the only guy that comes into that store and has uncomfortable conversations with employees. I'm pretty sure he's not the only one. Are you going to ban all the customers that do that? Because if you ban him, you got to ban everybody else. Right? So, hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.